top of the morning, man. I'm on this hike, right? I want to share something real quick, man. You know, God give me revelations out of the most simple, everyday experiences. And I say revelations because He reveals things to me and just a simple stuff, man. I can pull something deep that can change my life and hopefully whoever tap in off everyday stuff, just regular experiences. Point in case. Or should I say case in point? But I can turn that around and now listen. I'm pulling up the park, right? And as I'm parking, let me stop right quick. As I'm parking, I realize, okay, I'm about to get out the car, turn the ignition off. It seemed like I'm a little slanted or I'm off. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, well, I look at the car next to me and I'm lined up with the car. So, okay, I'm good. So I begin to get out and I'm still feeling like it just feel off. So I get out, I notice that I'm like hanging in the other parking space. Like I'm crooked. I'm not straight. I'm not in alignment. I'm off. But I'm going off the car next to me. So the fact that I'm looking at the car next to me using that as an example, most of us do like, oh, okay, I'm lined up with the car, but that car is off. Then I realized the car next to that car is off. Crooked, as if they pulled in sporadic or some people just don't care how they park. But I'm like, I'm tripping. So of course I get in the car, back up. I could have just walked off and left it like that and stayed crooked. I could have stayed that way, going off the person next to me or, someone else. But I got in my car, backed up, straightened it out, and had to straighten that back up. Point. Sometimes you dealing with people in life and they're a little off and you didn't really pay attention when you start dealing with them because for whatever reason, you just didn't. You didn't catch it because I've had to back up from situations of dealing with people, sometimes organizations, because I was going off how, in the beginning it looked like they cool. Then I realized, wait, they're a little off. And if I continue to associate myself with him or with them, then by default, I'm off because I just followed. I didn't even really, you know what I mean? So the message is sometimes you may have to pull back and separate yourself from people and you got to get straight. You got to straighten up because again, it can happen. You pull up. I didn't really realize it. I'm just jumping out because I'm assuming that, oh, okay, yeah, next to me, they straight. Okay, next straight, I'm straight. Nah. And I know that's something small, but like I say, pull the revelation out of it. Sometimes you gotta pull back and you gotta straighten up and fly right. You gotta get back on track. You gotta separate yourself from those people that are crooked, from those people that you thought when you first, started. And we can use the phrase pull up. When you start dealing with people or any situation, hey, I'm finna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. When you pull up to situations and dealing with people, not literally in the car, but you know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta really pay attention to what you're getting involved with because you align yourself up with something or somebody or organization and then you become that by default because you didn't really pay attention. Whew. I'm telling you, man, God be giving me these revelations that may not be deep to you or it may be, but I pull something out of it and for me to pay attention, just that simple. You pull up and then you just figure the other person got it right because they here before you. Woo, it may be somebody that was there before you. So you assume since they already there, they move in a certain way. Okay, he right. I assume he represent God and no, just because a person was there before you, it don't mean that they in line. Pay attention, man. Pray attention. God bless y'all. Justa. Oh yeah, we up here.